Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Kia ora touch whānau, welcome to Quick Hit, your short, sharp and touch relevant warm-up, with the aim of warming up and moving those important body parts before kicking into activity. The Quick Hit warm-up requires minimal space, minimal time and allows for innovation.
Kia ora te whānau whānui, welcome to the fourth of our live stream finals here on day 3 of the Bunnings Warehouse 2024 Masters National Championship. You would have heard a lot of happy talk in the background there through our sideline mics. That was the Counties Manukau 40 women's team just leaving the field where they absolutely dominated the Waikato women's 40s team in that final rod. It was a very one-sided performance, a great performance, and pretty much more of what we've seen from Counties Manukau this morning.
Yep, they built very well throughout the tournament, and obviously they've ended it very, very well. As you say, an absolute dominant performance by the Counties Manukau team, and all the best for them. This one here, it's certainly turning up to be an interesting match between these two teams.
Yeah, I was surprised by your comments when I talked about this men's 50s grade, which is the fourth of our live stream finals, and it's against Bay of Plenty in Auckland. And I said to you, how have Auckland been going? And you said, I talked to Pete and he said they weren't going well, and we have a look at how they got here, and they've won all their games other than one. And ironically, the one they lost was to this Bay of Plenty 50 men's team. It was a close one, 5-4 on day one. We've tended to be a little bit of a trend, Rod, in terms of the teams that are meeting in the finals. One of them got up over the other or was a draw on day one.
Yeah, and you come to expect that as the teams build throughout the tournament, they start to hone and polish their plays and where they need to be. And this will be certainly no different from anything else. But obviously going down to Bay of Plenty, the legend Pete Walters would never be happy with that type of result. But it's certainly, it'll be interesting times. There's characters in both teams that have the ability to turn on a dime and certainly move people around the park. So looking forward to this one, Mai.
Talking about legends, we've seen one of them, of the referee community, Harirua from Wellington. It's just, I keep saying, done a million nationals, because they have. I mean, this Masters Nationals is done a little bit differently than ones in the past, where it's predominantly our senior referees that are here. We do have a sprinkling of our junior and open referees, but predominantly a Masters one, giving those referees an opportunity to ref at the final end of the tournament. We see led out by Stu Pettigrew, Harirua and Vanessa Forrester. So yeah, Bay of Plenty undefeated, got up over Auckland on day one. But if there's one person on this planet that knows how to play in a final and knows how to get the job done, it is Peter Walters. And this Auckland team, a lot of them have been playing together for so long. And winning tournaments is about timing. As we've seen in the men's 45 grade, it was the third and fourth seeds who toppled the first and second in the semi-final. And then we see Counties Manukau, who had been beaten during pool play, but when it mattered and the 40 women's come out and dominated. So I have no doubt that the wisdom, the nous, the guile that's in that Auckland men's team, they would have timed things to perfection. And there's a lot of rivalry in these teams, a lot of players that play together at the New Zealand level that they'll want to get one up over their mate from up in Auckland. As we see there, the Bay of Plenty team, Rod.
Yep, typically friends, I guess, on an international stage, these teams. But as you say, my practice makes improvement, and then Peter Walters has been here so many times. He's been there, he's done it, and it'll be interesting to see what change-ups they've made since that loss early on Saturday morning. And in Bay of Plenty, we'll be well aware of that, and I'm expecting, some big things, especially from the games that I've seen from Bay of Plenty yesterday. Lee Painter, number 14, just the speed that he provides, and then the likes of Chris Campbell just guiding them around the park. Greg Milden, Mauri Samuel. So, there's certainly a wide range of players for Bay of Plenty here that can shift them and help them get around the park. Likewise, in the Auckland area, not just Pete Walters, I guess. It's the likes of Ben Bartlett, Glenn Cleary, and Rongo Te Ao, who will be ever present, just trying to set and make a good platform for their attackers.
For me, I'm sure it's going to be Walters and Dash again, like so many times in the Galaxy uniform. Darren Hauira, a man who has assisted Pete in so many of his own assists, down in the attacking end. You see the two captains just out in the middle, looking like Auckland are going to start us off for this game. I have no doubt it won't be a blowout. I'm sure about that.
No, too much pride in either side to allow that to happen. So there'll be plenty of work. How much is left in the legs after some pretty torrid games throughout pool play will be interesting. So we see both teams head out, just take their place on the field.
The sun has definitely made an impact. We heard the two teams prior comment on the sun and how muggy it's got. I guess with that rainfall we had last night, as the sun burns it off the ground. Starting to get a little bit warmer, definitely a little bit warmer in here.
Yep, it's absolutely warmer in here at the moment. So we see Bay of Plenty setting up. Wipere Karauria to take the ball to start with.
Once again, Thames Valley propping up the other regions and helping them get to the final. As our man tapping the ball off.
Yep, expect something from Garner Gulliver here, just sitting out on at link. I spoke to him earlier. He's been a little bit sick on the build-up into this tournament, so he's not 100% in terms of his fitness, but that certainly hasn't stopped him from making his presence felt in this grade, or ever present, and you really do have to keep an eye on him. He will release that ball long and make you look silly, as we see the kickoff and start when we're underway.
Good lift there from the Auckland Middles. Getting 2 touches on the 10-metre line. So we see them throwing a wave at this Bay of Plenty to equal to it, or back flick in the first set of the game. Gulliver now off the back of that pick. Throws left to right. Holy moly, what a start.
Let's hope that continues through the game.
I tell you what, Auckland's defence was impressive, having a wave there, 3 up, but such was Bay of Plenty's ability to throw the ball around. Gulliver first the back flick and then the beautiful left to right. 1-0, wake up. Here's our 50 men's final.
Absolutely, Auckland's going to have to be on their guard whenever Gulliver is in and around the ball. He is a weapon. Let's see how Auckland can return play, as we see Clive Edmonds waiting for the drop. What can they offer? It's down straight ML. He's straight at the ball, nice and direct, hitting wide.
You surprised not to see Pete out there?
No, I think they'll be assessing things, just to see where they're at this stage.
Great solidity there from Bay. Always the key set after you score a touchdown. Getting through it methodically are the Bay of Plenty team.
Yeah, these teams very adept at looking for the extra ball and the checkoffs.
Yeah, great point. We've seen that in that first touchdown.
Once again, just checking off to find a bit of space. Fleet of feet, back pass.
There's obviously a rule in this Bay team. Every set has to have a back flick. Very accurate, though. I'm sure it's probably only the 20,000th time these players have done that. Auckland now work their way towards the box. Third touch over halfway.
Yeah, but slow on the wrap there as Mason comes in to take it, and now we see Walters.
Hawera just on his right. Just a simple
Nice deep
3-3
dive.
dump.
Nice,
Pete up.
good drive in there.
The Bay of Plenty defender really was probably 1.5 metres behind the touchdown line, and Pete just run at him.
Yep, Walters, and he stays nice and close to the defender too to keep him close. The defender threw his arm out, but Walters managing to stay aloof of him before delivering that ball. Well, that's what you come to expect. You put your attack man on to get you some.
Auckland had only 5 players on the field to start that, those first 2 touches. Not getting their numbers right. Ooh. And this is the spice we're used to seeing. I actually don't mind that call. I think that probably was going to be a 6 again. However, there was absolutely no need for the Auckland player to push over the Bay of Plenty player. Need to keep a lid on it with these 2 teams. Like we talked about, friends internationally, but absolute foes when they're representing their regions.
Rungo Tiao stepping up now, just trying to make that how strong with that touch beat. Gulliver on the ball, looking for the inside step back, nothing there. Tiao and Lisang managing to defuse that. Strong touch by Tiao there. Going long again is Gulliver.
Nice hands there from the Bay of Plenty winger. And flexibility, as we seen him nearly do the splits. I like the Auckland wave on the kickoff. Just defensively, making Bay of Plenty having to throw the ball around. They managed to get a touchdown in that first set, however, they're definitely stifling the momentum. Start to see a few raised hands up around the top of the chest area. And a strong touch there. Referees got their hands full with this game.
Yeah, absolutely. The refs are going to have to stay on top of this.
There'll be more mind games played than touch during this game. Oh, great scoop. Good platform. The shut has a different term in this grade, obviously, Rod, than we normally see. They don't just shut with their hands, but elbows, forearms, and everything with it.
Yeah, both teams just feeling one another out. One each on the board. But she's certainly some physicality in and around that ruck area.
A little bit more normality in this set.
As we see Bay of Plenty bringing the ball across. Greg Milden on the ball. Picking here, looking for M out. Wasn't quite there. Can he play deep? Nice lift by the Auckland defender there.
Yep. Hayden Hepburn just couldn't get around him. Just interesting to note in this 50 men's grade, the last 6 winners have come out of these 2 teams. However, Auckland have been 5 of those winners and Bay of Plenty 1. But the key difference there is Bay of Plenty won this last year. So reigning champs are the Bay of Plenty 50 men's. Got an upset at Auckland had won the previous 5 national championships. Oh, great ball out to the left-hand side, just getting on the outside of the Bay of Plenty defence.
Just a little bit unfortunately there on their drop. They did very, very well to get the ball across and keep the momentum, getting Bay of Plenty rocking back.
Nothing's getting past referee Pettigrew. He's seen the fumble in the roll ball.
Yeah, the touches definitely have some heat in them. Referee Rua right on top of that. He's having none of it. Coming from the back fence, Wipere Kurodia. Gulliver just directing the troops around. Campbell just a little bit wider. I'm guessing we can see another bit of a long on this one here. No, he's going to take the ball.
Got his hand in the lane to the 11 from Auckland. Greg, the link.
Yep, Hokumo. Very lucky he stepped up there just to try and take that one away. But obviously Auckland, wise to the fact that when Gulliver's around the ball, that something could be happening.
We see the two leaders of the teams just coming together there. Pete lifting really, really high. Specimen of a human is Pete. Incredibly fit. Gulliver now, though, goes to the right. Langa's around the back, sorry. Wipiti Karodia around the back. Good defence, Auckland. Fourth touch, 2 to go. Auckland just winning the ruck area at the moment. You've seen the dumping player from Bay of Plenty just being held up there, which put Gulliver off. Didn't give him the time and energy needed. Oh. We won't say anything other than we both know how that penalty was had there.
Very well worked. Very well worked.
I still remember the first time. I heard all about Pete before I ever seen him play. And I remember the first time that I went to ref. And I was expecting him to yell at you and stuff like that. Never, ever did I ever have him yell. But all he would do sometimes is look at you, and you almost felt like, oh, jeepers, I need to give him a penalty here because I must have missed something. Such was a mystique around New Zealand's greatest. See him here, just slow motion, manipulating.
Just making sure that the referee is aware of where all the defenders are. I imagine they'll come back to this right side. No, they're going to push left.
Oh, how many times have we seen today? Just nothing, just off a fifth touch, roll ball, defence is set, nothing on.
Absolutely surprising there. Usually, Samuel's usually very, very good defender. They just switched off there. That fifth touch seems to be the bogey of so many teams. So we see Auckland go up 1. Putting a bit of pressure on Bay of Plenty now to return serve. Nice strong touch there by Lee Sang.
Oh, good work there by Hepburn. Nearly got in to the line. Good defence, Auckland. 2-1. Auckland being pretty dominant. Bay of Plenty won't want to allow Auckland to keep the momentum they've just started to develop here. We see the try scorer, number 12, back out on the field for Auckland. Johnny Tuivasa.
Glenn Cleary on the ball as he finds the hole, looks wide. Yeah, be interesting to see once if they can just get a better isolation for Cleary. He's got plenty of pace. Just need to let him find that hole. But yeah, plenty on the return now. A little bit clunky there, Bay of Plenty, just as they try and sort their line out, work out what their attacking transition is going to be. An exit play.
Campbell, though. Campbell and Milton played many games. Nothing set, though. Just too long to get into their rhythm, through the ball away. Yeah. Referee Pettigrew is not letting anything go by. He's catching it all.
Auckland definitely well aware of the threat of Painter and the pace that he possesses. That time just stepping up nice and early on him, just not giving him the ability to do anything at all. So, as you would expect, this Auckland team with Walters, they've done their homework.
Harwetter and Walters again in combination with the number 16, Mason. Now just getting that defender in the ruck and looking up, saying thank you for the penalty before Stephen blowing.
Just that quizzical look. He knows once they're in there, he's in no rush. Just ask the question. Fake.
Oh, great recovery there from the Bay of Plenty defender who initially slipped over. I'm not sure that ball was played correctly. However, play on.
Not sure any part of that sequence was correct at all, Maya, but they're certainly having a go at it as we see Walters just trying to dig deep into the line, looking for the offside play.
Ooh,
Not coming.
Thought P might have earned himself a penalty there, but again with the slight difference in interpretation on the rules, the defending player able to make his way back to the scoreline in the fashion he sees fit.
Auckland doing a very, very good job just to put pressure, apply pressure to this Bay of Plenty attack.
Very surprised at how quiet Auckland have kept Painter, like you said. Talked about him being a key player in the lead up to this game. Yet to stamp his mark on this game.
See Bay of Plenty head back to the right side. And you see the man.
Hepburn. He's looked promising. He's had 3 cracks on the line. Nearly got through twice. Unfortunately, ball not to hand that time. Strong touch.
Yep, nothing wrong with that touch. We had the attacking player coming lateral. Oh, that's a nice dig in there by the number 10, Clive Edmonds, for Auckland. Auckland being patient here.
Tuivasa. Strong touch from Miller. Again, strong touch from Miller. Just lost the count there, did Auckland.
It's got a little bit confused.
We've seen a try off the 5th last time. Not one that time.
Cleary was just hoping for a little outball there. And they planted it instead. And it's prime opportunity now for Bay of Plenty. There's not much in the board at the moment. So Bay of Plenty looking to turn things around as Samuels punches forward hard.
That's what we've seen him do in the other live stream games, Mauri Samuels. Just get the Bay of Plenty team on the front foot.
Painter with the release.
Just has to catch. And there we see him. The man you talked about, Rod, Lee Painter, coming to the fore when the team needed to tie things up 2-2.
Yep, he's an offensive weapon. And that time summing that up nice and early. Releasing. Awesome hands by the wing there. I think it was Shane Turner. Wonderful take.
I'm sure the winger seen the defending winger slip over, so he knew he didn't have to worry about getting to the line quickly, but it probably put a bit of extra pressure on him to catch the ball. See Walters straight into things. Tiao.
Yep, his partner in crime, Rongo Tiao.
Phase play. Good touch though. Disrupted that roll ball. Touch we see. Referee Rua, support ref, working with Vanessa Forrester.
Wasn't a bad option there by Walters just to go back to that side again. Easily diffused. Darren Harwood didn't appreciate that touch.
First half, Huda creeped up on us 2-2. Auckland vs Bay of Plenty, and this the 4th of our live stream finals, the 50 men's, as we go into the halftime break.
We're real team members, so you get real savings. No celebrities here, just the lowest prices.
Ask the team about a Ryobi electric screwdriver, only $63. Come in and grab this Dulux interior paint, an amazing $116.94. And we've got Yates Weed and Feed, just $27.94 each.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Cut! I've always wanted to do that. Bunnings Warehouse! Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Welcome back. It's Iwi as we find ourselves 2-2 at this halftime break in the men's 50s final, the fourth of our live stream finals on day 3 of this 2024 Bunnings Warehouse National Masters Championship. So we look through the tri-lights, Rod.
Yep. The normal customer, Gulliver, finding it nice and early. And nice to think on that one there. He looked up and just released the ball early. This one here, very, very nice set. And Walter's just making the most of it, getting through. Very good finish by Auckland there. It's been fairly even the whole way through this game. And if there was ever a game that you asked me to punt on, no, I wouldn't be able to do it. This has probably been the hardest and most difficult game
I'm really surprised
pick at this stage.
To hear that you couldn't pick a winner.
Well, I could use a dartboard. I could use a dartboard to work it out. How's that?
At least it'll take quicker than normal, the 2-minute monologues. Anyway, 2-2, Auckland v Bay of Plenty. I don't think either team has really gotten to their rhythm in that first half. I really hope that Bay of Plenty, because their yards are really good, particularly on that 5th drive. Hopefully that they've got something that they've sorted up. To me, Auckland look like they're more on the same page when they are down there attacking in, rather than just a individual brilliance by someone like Gulliver. But we see here Pete just going short side, beating the defender. Probably wasn't too happy with the Auckland link, cutting there. Good recovery there from Milden.
Yep, not quite the picture that he wanted to see, Walters. So he had to carry on and play it through. Now, can Auckland keep them? They're plenty down out as far as they can. That's a second drop. We're into the third, so they're where they should be. They're a little bit close, clunky, as we see Wipiti Karodia trying to pick the pace up on it.
Yep, the male version of Bentley, just a meter eater for any team he plays for. Good set though, Gulliver now on the front foot, looking for a late cut. Fortunately, it didn't go to hand, Lee Payner. Auckland though straight into it again, not letting Bay of Plenty reset. Slow things down now. Possibility of an extra pass there. Now they get their full complement on to Auckland.
Yep, starting just to try and stretch a little bit. And this is where they need to make the most of it, and that's it, get the ball down and up again as quickly as they can.
Glenn Cleary just took the Auckland team from his side of halfway well and truly deep into the green zone for Auckland.
Much better position for them now. Can they get in the gate as he finds the back of it?
Nice work, Gulliver. Look, you said if he was sick earlier in the weekend, doesn't look like anything is wrong with him. Doing it all, attacking deep.
He's working it hard, looking for the late. Didn't quite come.
Here he is, getting the Bay of Plenty set, going forward, strong touch. Yep, no one pushes Tony around. Now, Payner, just that little pump, got him an extra few metres. Much better in the... Oh!
Saved it.
Great hands on the Hepburn.
Can I do? Not fooled, not easily fooled. The winger on that side for Auckland.
Good yards, but
Greg
yeah,
Hokomo.
Not really much. Oh, what do we see here? Reset, or he's still same touch count? By the looks of it, same touch count. Referee Urua finds a penalty there for a forward pass.
Auckland just taking their time. You've noticed this just with their transition, just taking their time to get their players on, which means they can move around a bit more. Nice little bit of footwork there as they get it towards the line where they need to be. Bay of Plenty just need to be careful here when they lift out a line. They are lifting out a zone.
Tuivasa now, not someone who's easily hidden here with the ball off his right, goes short. Good read there by Samuels. Just used to saying some of these players' names a lot more often, Payner, Samuels, and I wouldn't say they're being quiet, but it's just, yeah, sort of more of a grind here between these two teams. No one's taken ascendancy.
Nice little shake there. Didn't quite come.
Again, let's look at Bay of Plenty here, Rod. Just go through their work. Auckland back to the wave, strong touch. I'm sure there can be a throw of Hollywood in here and they'll get themselves a penalty.
Lee Sang, Auckland lifting quickly, Sang again, that's his second. We see Auckland go again, just trying to catch Bay of Plenty right in there, and they have.
Really not making the most. These referees are pulling
them lifting again, that's his third.
Pulling them back 10 metres sometimes, so there's really no reason why Bay of Plenty can't make good yards upfield. Payner now, though, just off his left, trying to create something out of nothing. Good work there.
That is a good defensive set from Auckland.
Great hustle. That's where you're hoping they'll get that reward coming on, given their attacking combinations.
As they move wide, they've done this a number of times in their transition set. They'll shift the ball just to the far side there, and certainly Stevens, Leona on the wing, he's got plenty of speed. But now they've brought their leader back on the park, Walters. Very deliberate about what he does. Just tempting them up, and that's what he was waiting for. He was asking, you can tell the whole time he was bending down, he was actually looking at the referee.
He says so many things without saying anything. And they're just simple. Looks to go outside Milton. Disconnection between him and Payner. Pete went through the middle. You see both the Bay of Plenty defenders just looking at each other and going, yours. Again, nothing on. How many times have we seen this, Rod? Like Bruce, though, I enjoyed refereeing him because all of his touchdowns are in the middle of the field too. So didn't have too far to run.
No, that was smart play by Pete Walters there. Certainly caught the Bay of Plenty defence napping, but it's managed to pull Auckland up 1.
3-2. I'll probably say that's pretty fair.
Yep, and Bay of Plenty, you can see them from time to time, just with that wave defence that Auckland is rolling. They're just chucking the ball outside, but not often enough. If you see Gulliver pick, in the lane, but unfortunate.
I wonder if that was unfortunate or planned in terms of, 70 metres ahead.
No, that was very good work by Wynyard there, stepping well up into the lane, just couldn't take it.
I'm sure Glenn would have got down there, no sweat. However, now he's back on D. Gulliver, though, with Hepburn. It's going to come this short side again, great work done. I'm surprised to see how many of these players are not getting themselves in good positions in the ruck. Standing high. It wasn't required, as we've seen there. Hepburn get the ball on the outside. Just down this right-hand short side. Gets the quickie. Draws the winger. Beautiful left to right. And puts his man in space for an easy dot down. The number 1 for Bay of Plenty, Shane Turner.
Yep, Ben Bartlett there making that touch. And I guess it lost comms there with the wing. Didn't quite trust, so the wing stepped up out of the line.
Cleary now. Looks promising. Just with his gas. Him and Johnny Muir. Middle of the field here for Auckland. Cleary. Beautiful left to right. Just a little bit too high. Gave the Bay of Plenty wing an opportunity to get out there and shut that down. 5th touch now. We've seen 3 touchdowns on this 5th touch. Do we see a 4th? Very close.
No, just Auckland there. They seem to be pulling Bay of Plenty up, but unfortunately all of their sets have been right on the nose of the point, and they really do need to get in behind the gate there to make it a lot more effective in terms of where they're planting.
Good work, Samuels. Mauri Samuels eating up the metres. Milton on. Wipiri. Gulliver always on in this attacking end, working with Milton.
Yeah, very good work defensively from Auckland there. Just make the touch and find your cone and allow your lock to come in and try and take care of that. Fortunately, Gulliver lost his footing.
3 or 6.5 to go, Rod. Was it you're telling your team that's going to be the reason why you get across the line and this result?
Just get down the other end of the park. I mean, that's the key thing. As we see Walters here just trying to run the count out and search for extras. But yeah, you just need to get down right into the park to give yourself a chance. As we see the pick.
Oh, 6 again. Huge opportunity. We see Walters out here. He's been working with Mason quite a bit.
And this is it. This is it, Mauri. You know, you just need to get down this end of the park and give yourself those chances to do something. Auckland looking for this. They need it to get up, looking for the long, trying to run the speed. Did the wing manage to come across and make that? Yes, he did.
Great recovery there from the winger.
Forward pass, I think, on that one, Maya.
Obviously not, otherwise ref would have called it.
Now I'm none the wiser. But there's that pressure. Once again, Auckland have the man on the park.
Yep, probably only good thing there for Bay is all these players are fresh.
Glenn Cleary, he's got plenty of pace. It'll be interesting to see if Walters can release him for it, or whether they try and make a short play. Looking for the outside. There's a pace he was looking for.
Oh, 2-on-1. The Bay of Plenty winger, yeah, really no option. Oh, what a recovery, though. I'm not sure who got out there to recover. It might have been Painter. So you see here on the Bunnings Warehouse replay, looks like a try for all money, 2-on-1. Thought was going to get in easy. Stepped off his right foot. We see Painter getting out there, just the lob back in field for the touchdown for Auckland.
Leona, the winger, nice step back inside there. But, you know, wonderful from Auckland, just knowing to stay connected and keep looking for it.
Definitely needed that injection there of energy. Sort of got a little bit flat. We don't even have any hard touches in this half. I'd love to see this get down to 4-all, and I have no doubt these guys will forget their age and they'll have a huge amount of energy. As we see Gulliver now getting on the outside, gets in goal, twists and turn. Oh, what a touch. Oh, hand up though. Be interesting to see here what referee Rua says. I wonder if he's a hold. Yeah, hold in the middle of the field. Bay of Plenty with another opportunity. Plenty time, 3.5 minutes.
Jason Stevens doing a wonderful job there to get out and affect that touch. Really do have to stay connected as a group. As you see, Bay of Plenty just head to the outside. Samuels getting one back for Bay of Plenty.
4-all, loving it. I'm wishing it was going to be the full-time siren now. But again, we talked about Samuels, key contributor in earlier games. Just does it all himself there. Looks in field, gets the link defender interested, and just uses his pace to get on the outside. Good dive, 2 hands. Fundamentals, 4-all. Cleary, though, with Walters. I think we'll start to see Pete's involvement really increase now in this last 2 minutes.
Well, he's taking his time, searching, looking.
Good recovery from the middle, right-hand middle there for Bay of Plenty. I thought Cleary with his pace might have had him.
Runner Hayter, long, no, yes, he's heading out into the hole.
Oh, just in case Vanessa didn't see that, Pete made sure. Just pulling the number 13 from Bay on top of him.
Gets a recount at an important time of the game, especially with the clock at 2 minutes. Walters searching, trying to get them up again. Looking to turn them out. He's gone to the outside. Long ball. And Stevens finished.
Great defense there. Number 13, Daniel Tamihana, easily got out to that wing spot. Just a couple of the Bay of Plenty people. See Pete with the ball in there, just watching him as opposed to getting in their positions, getting flat-footed. Just going to a mirror here. Yeah. Fortunately there, Tamihana just not trusting the policy. Shutting short side.
Yes, we see Walters drop and everyone was expecting the ball to go back to him. But Cleary, with his pace, decided otherwise. Delivered the ball nicely to Leona. and great finish in the corner. That certainly puts the pressure on. 1 minute to go. Auckland up 1. Bay of Plenty really needing to get a dot off this.
They score here, Rod?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. They've got the right people on the
Yep,
park.
absolutely.
Payne, Gulliver. If anyone's going to do it for them, it is these two. Just to see what they can create. Be impatient. Gulliver, ball down. It's going to go low and...
Oh, surely if it's offside, it's a play through, isn't it, Rod?
I would think so. I'm not a ref, so I'll behave myself.
There's been a lot of revelations these last 3 days. It's the first you've talked about not being a ref.
Oh, look, don't get me wrong. I understand the rules completely and the way they should apply to me.
Gulliver now. That's 2 penalties. Oh, a sin bin. Really surprises me here. 16 seconds. Peter Walter's been sent to the sin bin. It's really on here. Bay of Plenty can't afford to muck around though. Probably got a touch or 2 at the most.
If they don't hurry, they'll end up with none.
Oh,
a good touch. Unbelievable. What a finish.
Just what we've seen in the previous game where the team in the lead goes down to 5. But unfortunately, there wasn't enough time left on the board for that to be an issue. As we see Auckland, 5-4 victors over Bay of Plenty. Your summary of that game, Rod?
Oh, it was tight. It was tight, and as we expected. Obviously, Auckland gets the revenge back from the earlier loss in this tournament. But that was an absolute amazing end to that. Bay of Plenty, obviously not quite aware of where the clock was, and unfortunately it ran down before they could make the most of it. But well done to Auckland. A little bit of payback, I guess, for the loss that they had to Bay of Plenty last year. They've basically put their name back on that trophy for 2024. Commiserations to Bay of Plenty, who acquitted themselves awesomely here. Both teams, they've had a wonderful, wonderful tournament, and they've certainly put on a masterful display here. Pete Walters just doing an awesome job at guiding his troops around the park, along with the likes of Wynyard and Cleary. Just a great game, an awesome game by Auckland, and just adds to what is, and certainly has been, a wonderful 2024 Masters Nationals. As we see, Maya Williams, he's just trying to pull a captain, Peter Walters, out, and we'll have a bit of a chat to him. Let's cut across to Maya Williams now.
Pete, first of all, to you and the team, congratulations on that. But can you just talk us through what happened in that last 30 seconds?
Oh, I was in fatigue. Just the brain cells, and then not enough oxygen getting the brain cells. So I just sort of froze and going out slowly. it was a tactical. Obviously, the ref actually made the right call. He was, you're stalling play, and it's 30 seconds. We knew what the time was. So it's part of the game, mate. Like gamesmanship.
Oh, we talked about when the game was going to get down to the final minutes, that the key players come out there, and again, just seeing you do your magic. How was that for you? What has this probably been your millionth final and your millionth gold medal? What are games like this to people like yourself?
Well, I'll tell you what, we changed our strategy to a 30-minute strategy. So in the last 7 minutes, we went down to just 10 players. There was only those 10, so it was different going 30 minutes. So, and it was enjoyable to get the strategy work for us. So we're really happy. Good bunch of boys, and it's so good for us to be running around at our age, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a credit to you all. We talked at the start of the game just about how internationally you got a lot of friends in both teams, but there's definite foes in these types, so it'd be great to get another one over your mates in the Bay of Plenty team.
Yeah, totally, and we're all brothers from 30 years of playing this beautiful game, bro, so yeah, me to everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look, the term legend gets thrown around all the time, but you definitely are for us in this sport, so just congratulations to you and your team, and enjoy the night with a lemonade, as I'm sure you will have. Yeah. And there we have it, the captain of the winning team for the men's 50s grade, Auckland, just coming over the top of Bay of Plenty there, 3-2. See you back for the 5th and second to last live stream final in the next one.
Homegrown Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.